True.
Hey, but don't let me laugh and bow. I haven't done this interview in a long time. Hi. Why did you let somebody else interview me? She make me laugh. Just me, expression.
On to relationships.
Hey.
Do you need a drink for that?
Yes, please. Hey, are you walking around with a drink?
Yes.
What drink is that?
Don't worry. No, I want it to be on camera.
Wait, but what is it?
It's different assortments. You wait. Let me bring what we
What
have.
is the ice?
Your mouth like ice. Okay, so we have.
Hey, she has a combination.
Be 10.
Anyway, let's talk
Okay,
relationships. All these boys and
How do you really feel? Okay, so are you in a relationship now?
I am. I'm currently in a relationship. I said I would never do long distance relationship again because, but then unfortunately, this relationship has turned out to be a long distance.
Wait, is he the one in Amsterdam or?
No, he's in Australia.
Babe! This one,
it's a whole
how do you
3-day trip.
Okay, so how did this relationship start?
And
when we finish, you have to show me a picture.
So many
is he black or white?
He's white.
Okay. Hey.
He's white, but he has black sauce, so that's good. He's lived in Ghana for 14 years, so
what?
if there is no ounce of blood, 14.
I was about to be like, yo, what are we doing? Okay, 14 years. So you met him in Ghana?
I met him in Ghana.
Okay.
But he changed jobs and everything, so he's in Australia now.
But he's Australian?
He's Australian,
okay,
yeah.
Cool.
So far, so good. We've been dating for about 18 months.
Okay.
So we'll see how things go.
Yeah, it should go well. But how is the long distance though?
Long distance is difficult, but
Especially
thanks to
with that
WhatsApp, and we don't have to buy credit, only data.
True.
So, no.
How does the time
difficult.
difference though?
It's 11 hours. So when I'm sleeping, he's waking up. When he's waking up, I'm sleeping.
That's like Japan.
And I'm an early bird, so I'm So it's difficult, but then, I mean, we are constantly in communication.
Right.
I don't know. I think I'm a long distance person because I think
me too.
I like, as much as I like to be with somebody.
Yeah, I like
also
the
like my space.
That's
so
me too. Why are we like this?
I know.
What happened
Is
to
it
us?
healthy?
I don't know. Because it's so weird because I was actually having a conversation with my mom like maybe 2 days ago and I was like, I feel like if I get married, I want my own house.
No, I think it's also because we've just been this way for
so long, right?
Yeah.
I was like, I feel like I want my own house. Maybe once in a while we meet up.
Yeah. I mean, no, definitely. I want somebody around that I can bother and annoy
but where
and
would the
all
children
that.
live?
With me.
I feel like the husband can also take the children.
I know.
Sometime.
We'll do a thing and then we'll see. Yeah. So I mean,
you're okay with the long. You like it. You prefer it.
Yeah. I mean, I think both of us. I mean, we love each other, but we still have our space.
Yeah.
It's difficult sometimes because, I mean, you also need somebody by you and somebody you can talk to and just vibe with and everything. I don't remember the last time I went on a date.
I know, right?
Because we're going since April, but
Dang.
yeah, I mean,
he came here.
No, we were in Bali.
This girl went to Bali for 3 months. Makes so much sense. Yo, look at your face. You see your face?
So
no, do you see your face?
Can I see my face after?
Your face has Jimmy. Cut red-handed.
Yeah. I mean, no, I don't think I'm the kind of person that has always like posted my relationships online.
Yeah,
and things,
me too.
I think there's some things that I should keep to myself.
Exactly.
So that is,
I agree.
Maybe I'll post their finger or their toe
like
or something, but no.
Nobody needs to know all that.
Nobody needs to know all that. So yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. There's been too many and boys, and we don't want them again.
So with the long distance, do you get like suspicious sometimes?
No.
Okay, good.
Thankfully, this is the first person that I've dated that I absolutely trust.
Oh, wow. Why?
He's actually loyal to a T.
Okay.
If you called me and I told Chris to tell you that I'm not home, you say, but you're standing right in front of me. So I literally have to go out of the house for him to say he will not lie for anybody or anything. It's annoying and it's terrible, but that's just the kind of person he is. He just wouldn't. So don't even try.
Okay, good.
So then I know, and it's just a feeling that I have.
That's great.
Yeah.
Because your peace of mind is important too.
Trust me. So this is like, it hasn't been like my exes where,
Oh, they're boys.
Plenty. I have a friend, and my friend sent me a picture of a guy. He's like, "Oh, this looks like your type." I'm like, "Nah, that was."
We are not doing this type anymore. Again. So so why did your last relationship end?
So I think
she's like, let me count the ways.
No, I remember all my relationships and how they all ended.
Okay.
I think maybe I think maybe he was like a face. So I think both of us, you know how you meet somebody and you know if it'll work or not.
Right.
But in your head, you're like, oh, let's try and make it work. Yeah. And it just wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
But then I had this ex before him and we broke up and I did the whole crying thing. Right. And I remember when I was crying, I took a picture of my face. And then
what
a month after, I was like, what the? I'm like, I would never ever.
But why did that one end?
Because I caught him in bed with somebody else.
Hey, we need the details of that one.
Oh, I caught him in bed with somebody else. So I was like,
Feely.
It's like a movie.
In his house?
And in airports. I'm like, why do you give somebody keys to your house when this is happening? So it was early morning. I had gone to the.
Is it?
Oh, please, I can mention their names, please.
I don't know.
He was another.
Don't worry.
Anyways.
Wait, so what happened? What had happened
was I was at home minding my own business and I got a call from the guy who takes care of my weave in Bolga. And he's like, oh, your things are on the way. It should get to Ghana. It should get to Ghana in the evening, so that means you can pick it up in the morning. So early in the morning, 5:30, I leave the house, get to the bus station. 6:30, I pick up. And then I'm like, on my way home, I'm like, let me just pass through airport. So I pass, open the door, I see the maid, how are you, this and this. I make a hot mug of coffee. She didn't know because she was downstairs and she's not a live-in, she goes and comes. Right. So this guy likes his coffee very hot in the morning. So I make a hot cup of coffee because I'm the nice girlfriend. So then I go upstairs and then I'm holding the cup. And I open the door, I'm like, hey, I have this, and then
oh my goodness.
And then she pops up and she's wearing my t-shirt.
Oh my.
So I'm like, what? And then, but at that point, you were in shock. I was in shock. So I turned around and then I put the coffee on the staircase, on the rail. And then I take like steps down, I'm like, wait, so I come, then I turn again.
You're like, wait, hold up. What did I do?
And then I turn again, and then I go back up, so then now they're looking at me, and I'm looking at them, and I just lost it. I'm like, what's going on here? And I remember grabbing her legs and then pulling her off the bed.
You pulled her out.
Yeah, I don't know. I got this strength all of a sudden.
Right.
And I just yanked her out. I yanked her out the stairs, and then halfway on the stairs, I'm like, wait, you shouldn't be even taking it up with her. But I did. And everything that happened else, I don't remember.
Right.
But I remember after I just threw the keys, I sat in my car.
Oh my
and
gosh.
I was shaking.
How did you even drive?
I was shaking. So I called Samori. I'm like, I was crying. He's like, okay, wait, park. I was like, I can't park. And I realized I was driving too stupid. So I parked at Allianz Francaise and I just for 3-4 hours, I just cried.
Oh my!
I just cried. And I remember he was like, "Oh, are you okay?"
So what was his what did he come back to? What did he say?
The same. They all come back to the.
That was.
It just happened.
It just happened. Saying
like these things just don't happen. So
she just stumbled on your bed.
I know. And then but then the funny thing is, after him. then, I mean, when I was going through it and everything, I remember I would pray. I was like, oh, God, da 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 da. Then I realized that, I can't really be mad at them. I can be mad about the situation, but I can't be mad at him because that's not just my purpose partner.
Yeah,
it's not
meant.
Yeah. So I was like, then with the one after that, I was like, that was another one. So now I can't, after I was like, no, I'm not going to cry over it.
We're not going to do that
So
anymore.
when this other person was like, oh, it's not you, it's me, I was like, okay.
We'll go.
So then I had the thing. Everybody kept asking, what happened? I'm like, nothing happened. They're like, well, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm perfectly fine because
I feel like I know this person. I saw a photo of him at Phyllis. Was he at Phyllis?
Yeah. So I was like, yeah. But I've never been bitter about them. When I see them, hello, hi, sometimes I have a whole conversation with them and everything. Not because of anything. It's their loss, not mine. So.
Facts.
I'm the best girlfriend out there, honey.
Drops mic.
I know, right?
Okay, so who was your first true love? I feel like I know this.
Jan!
Hi, Jan!
Jan was amazing.
Jan was have you seen anybody in love with anybody?
I haven't seen anybody in love with me like that before.
But why did he love you like this?
I don't know.
And we were so young.
I don't know.
But he knew that he loved you.
No,
Immediately he saw you, he didn't know what to do to himself. Then he'll be crying.
I think a lot of I'm blessed to have him as my first love because
and he's still your friend, right?
He's still a very good
friend. And I know if he got you, he would be with you right now. But Jan?
Yeah, but I think, first one, but no, I want somebody else to be.
So can we tell the story about how we met Jan? Because that was actually one of my favorite times in life, period.
I know. Oh, we were so young and stupid and fresh and green. And
green and fun and happy.
We were just living life.
We were so happy. Okay, so start. I'll chime in.
We decided to go to Kumasi because we thought we were.
But we were in school.
We were in school.
Like school wasn't out. You have to say it.
We were in our third year, right, in school. But that semester we didn't go to school.
We didn't go to school the whole
because we thought we were sharks and we had a apostle.
Just that we
didn't want to go. So anyway, we decided, okay, let's go to Kumasi. I don't know why we went. I think
no, because what had happened was Sandy's grandma is loaded, right? Let's start there. Sandy's grandma is a very rich woman.
The Central Market.
There you go. And she has a house, empty house in Kumasi. So we're like,
we're bored.
Accra
is boring.
And
let's do this.
But how can we convince our parents? So my mom had a funeral in Kumasi. So I was like, oh, I'll go with you to the funeral. So I went with my mom first. And then, it just happens that Sandy is also in Kumasi. I'm going to Sandy's house.
Oh,
then we started.
So anyway, these two girls, how old were we? Like 17?
16, 17.
We went to Kumasi, patrolling the university and then all of that.
It was was the second night that Jan came? Okay, so no, we have to do that. No, we have to say that.
He came with his friend.
PK. And then wait, they came with some other guy.
Charles. I think it was Charles. I met Charles in the at one of our old school things. And he's an architect now. I was proud of him. Yeah.
So what had happened was, one of our other friends, Rachel, was dating PK. And PK was in tech. So we told them,
freshman in tech.
So we're like, okay, so we told Rachel or something, we told PK that, by the way, we are in Kumasi. Yeah. And then he's like, I want to come see you guys, even though Rachel wasn't with us. And then he brought Jan. And when Jan saw Sandy, it was love at first sight. This guy couldn't control himself.
No, I remember I thought, no, because Jan he didn't know me from anywhere.
But he was.
And then he just stepped up to me when you don't know me from anywhere. You've never met me before. He just came in front of me and then he's French. Like, hey, don't you remember?
At the house?
Yes.
Really?
No, when they were leaving.
Yeah, I think I remember something like that.
And I was like, huh? And then we stayed up all night talking about it. I remember.
And those times, all we used to drink was Smirnoff Ice, and it used to get us drunk. Now we'll be drunk off Smirnoff Ice. And then we'll fall down and from Smirnoff Ice.
That Kumasi trip was
That
very
Kumasi
great. I would
trip
never, it's like
was-
a highlight in my life.
Were you in love with him at that time, or it grew?
I wasn't, but it grew. I think he was.
He was. He
Yeah,
did. Immediately he saw you. He was crying
like,
when we were leaving.
I know. And he's like,
Jeez, you meet
I
somebody
want to
3
see
days.
you again, and he's French, so and I thought that the French accent, English accent was sexy.
Yeah,
so
he's like,
I want to see you again, and I think I saw him every day the whole Kumasi trip. This boy had exams. You write
I
exams.
remember
and
we even went to
come
their house,
Kumasi,
and he was growing weed
in test tubes.
in test tubes. I was like, what the hell, man?
They had fun.
Oh
I
my
think
gosh.
They had a fun college experience.
We know, but that was the best.
It was amazing. It was a good. I think it was a carefree time in my life.
It was the best. I think that's one of my best trips I've ever taken in
Yeah.
my whole life.
Yeah.
It was.
We were there
so-
for like what 3
3
4
days.
Yeah.
3-4 days.
And then
When we went with Naomi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Oh,
my.
did we ditch her at some point? Because I
Yeah, we
I've
left
forgotten
it.
about her during the rest of the.
Yeah, we left him. We're like, yeah, we have.
We
things
had
to
our
do.
own plans.
We have plans. We got things to do. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. Oh, I haven't remembered that. In
But
a
then
long
when
time.
we were, I think you started falling in love with him that trip at the end, because
At the
when
end
we
of
were
the
leaving,
meeting,
when
yeah.
we were on the bus, you were
I
crying.
was crying.
And I was like, why are you crying?
I was
And you were
crying.
wearing your big glasses, sunglasses, and then there were just tears falling down. I was like,
I think about it now. I was so stupid. I was
No,
so
but
I
it
was stupid
wasn't-
in love.
Exactly. It was such a pure
But
time.
exactly those days. That's call Yan.
I
after.
remember.
In fact, we have to call Yan after.
Yeah, we do have to call Yan. But I remember, it's okay. It's all right.
I know.
You know, something else. Oh my gosh. So why do you think it didn't work with Yan?
I think long distance, because even though he was in
Tech.
yeah, but then he left. He came. He finished. He left. He went back to Abidjan, and then
he went to
he
Switzerland
went to
or something.
Paris.
Yeah.
And he lived there. I think he did his masters and whatnot there. He lived there for a while, and then it just didn't.
But you don't think you
just
guys
fizzled
could
out.
have made it work, or?
I think we could have, but then I was also growing.
Yeah.
So
you
then
didn't want
at some
to
point
be-
I also wanted different things, but he was like set in his mind. I mean, as much as I had love for him and everything, I think growing up as a woman, you're allowed to change
Yeah,
and
of
have a
course.
different, so I wanted something different, something else. But he was always like my baseline. He was always there. He was always,
and he's still there too.
yeah. And I knew that if anything, I could count on Yan 100%. And yeah.
Do you have like someone that you've dated that you feel like they are the one that got away?
Like what?
Like you regret it ending?
No.
Yeah, like they're all dumb.
I haven't dated anybody that I regretted it ending.
But what has been your most serious relationship?
I think most serious.
Like the one that you were like you thought that maybe it was going to lead to marriage, like you were.
I think,
Yeah.
but then I think with also I was growing.
Right. How did
Because-
that end? I don't even know how that ended.
I think no, because Yan came back in the picture.
What?
Yes,
I didn't
because
know.
Yan came back in the picture, and Yan was like, "Oh, you know what? I think you should." No, I was stressed over something. No, I
Yeah.
think because we had been having problems.
Yeah.
And then I was stressed about something. So Eric came to Ghana, and then when he was going back, Yan was like, "Oh, maybe you should come to Abidjan,
Abidjan.
for a weekend and everything."
Okay.
So I was like, "Okay, sure." So
That
I
was times because
that was the end,
Abidjan
getting
trip.
to the end of the time,
Okay.
because I was stressed out with the relationship, because it became something that it wasn't in the beginning. I wouldn't stress that out too much
Yeah.
on camera, but it became something that it wasn't in the beginning, and it was just too many things.
Too many.
So I remember
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well that sounds like a good idea. So I went to Abidjan, and I remember Eric had this family member with the beach house. So we were basically, it was just a whole bunch of us, like 8 of us,
Right.
all at the beach house, and we just relaxed the whole time. We were eating
Just-
a chicken, drinking champagne,
That's it.
and that's all it was. It was just like friends,
But
and
I
it
feel
was
like
just like
with Yan, it's always fun. Like
Yeah,
it's always no,
yeah,
you don't have to
yeah.
worry.
No, but that was back then, Yan. But now Yan is still fun, but then he's like,
he's grown up,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's grown up and everything. And so we just had a chill, and I was like, you know, I'm so grateful you made me come, because like now I'm thinking clear, this and this. So thought something else had happened, and I was like, well, I mean, we're on the verge of breaking up. If something did happen, I would tell you. So here I am trying to make amends with you, because I've had clarity and everything. And here you are, being the you that I'm trying to escape from. And I remember I had an out-of-body experience. This is my first and only time I had an out-of-body experience, and I was just looking at the two of us, arguing. I wasn't arguing, but I was sitting there, I was looking at him, and he was just arguing, and I was like, and then there was something told me that this is not what it is. So my soul entered my body again. I resurrected, got up, and I remember walking out the door, and I just remember him saying, where are you going, where are you going? I opened the door, and I still don't even know what came over me, but that's what I saw. So I sat in the car, drove home, and I was like, it's not.
Have you seen him since?
I have, actually. We're still friends, so really? I'll still call him and say, hey, how are you doing? Like, check up on him and everything. Yeah. But yeah.
So how were you after that? Because you guys dated for a long,
we dated for like 5.
No, it
almost 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah, almost 6 years. It was almost 6 years. Yeah, no, I was okay. I thought that you know, when you've been with somebody for 6 years, you know them.
But he was much older. Like, was that a factor? Like,
yeah, because he was older, he knew what he wanted. Exactly. I was growing up.
And you are figuring stuff out.
Yeah, I was figuring things out and everything. And I think that with him, he was also trying to get me to do what he wanted.
Right.
And then I was growing into my own woman, so I wanted certain things, and I wanted something different from what he wanted. So I think that was, in the end, coming up to our split up.
Wow.
And yeah, but I mean, we still talk. We're friends. We're cool. Okay,
so we spoke about how Jan, it was love at first sight. But have you had a love at first sight experience
since Jan?
No, as in like, have you seen someone and fallen in love with them at first sight?
No.
At all?
No, I'll be like, oh, he's cute.
But that's it.
No, not love.
That's too deep. Do you think all men cheat?
They have the tendency to. I don't think all of them cheat, but it depends on cheating physically or cheating like because they all cheat with their eyes.
That one, true. But then women too, right?
Oh, we cheat. Women cheat. But when women cheat, I feel like it's more emotional. Unless she's just that kind of person that doesn't give a damn.
Yeah,
but if a woman loves you and cheats on you, it's more emotional than it is just about, which is more serious. It's either because she's checked out or she's checking out, or
she's on her way out. Have you cheated before?
I have.
What happened?
I meant to lie, but nowadays I can't lie. So
just drink your drink and let's say the thing.
I have because I was also checking out of a relationship, and I think
did the person you cheated
he had cheated already. He was cheating, and so I felt like, okay, I'm checking out until me too. In my stupid mind, I cheated. So that was it. But I cheated like I didn't cheat physically. I cheated, but because I just didn't want. So I had started another relationship on the side.
That's all. It's a whole side dude.
I started another relationship on the side, and that didn't work either. So I was like, okay.
Did he find out?
I told him.
Hey, why? Why did you tell him?
Because I think I had checked out then, so I didn't care.
And what was his reaction?
I'm like, you cheated.
You're like, wah.
Yeah, and then I have this thing. If you're talking too much and I really don't want to hear you, I look at you, but I don't hear anything.
Yeah, I know. You've had that since.
I honestly do not remember what you were saying.
You've had that since we were in school.
Yeah.
Like when we started, someone would be talking to you,
talking and everything. And I'll just be looking at you, and so I honestly do not know what he said, but I just know he was just going on and on and on. And I was like, okay.
Do you feel any pressures to get married?
No, not from my family, no. From society, yes. No, not from society even. From my aunties and uncles.
Why is it always these aunties and uncles, man?
Every wedding, like if it's my cousin's wedding or this,
like we're waiting for you.
Like before, hey, you're trying Sandi and I, when the guy, what's he waiting for? What are you waiting for? This. And I'm like, it doesn't just happen. When it happens, it will happen.
Right.
My mother doesn't even pressure me. My mother will pressure you and just say, oh, let's pray. Then she'll add it in the prayer. But for me for her to call me and say no, no, she says that. My dad always said that. And I'd rather you wait till you're 40. Not that I'm telling you to wait till 40.
But rather
to find somebody you'll be happy with than to rush into it and
everything. Sunk-cost marriage.
My mom is like, you know what, when it will happen. God will do it. So I think, and then, so it got to a point where I was putting pressure on myself. I was like, oh, I'm 34
Why?
now.
Why?
I think when I was turning 30, I had a breakdown the day before. I called my sister. I'm like, oh,
really?
I thought that by 30 I'll have 2 kids. I'll be married. I'll do this. And I don't have any of that. She's like,
but you have Diva Delicious.
She's like, listen, honey, let me tell you.
Look at all the things
you better travel all the travel you want to travel. Do all the things. My thing is to travel to eat. So do all the things that you love to do. Because when you get married and you have kids, you don't have that liberty to just get up. And so all the things that you want to do in life, do that. Because I didn't have the chance to do it. And now that I'm married, there's so many things that I want to do, but I can't. Because
the kids are so young.
I have kids and everything. So that's what she told me. So then it's just a light bulb moment. I had one, and then I was like, oh, let me just. So now I'm.
So then you went to Bali for 3 months.
So now I have a savings account where just for like when it fills up, I'm like, okay, I gotta go.
Next trip,
because then sometimes it also keeps you sane.
Yeah, because it's too much.
It can be a little bit congested and saturated and suffocating here sometimes, and it's just something I love to do. So I just have to.
And who will your ideal partner be? Like your ideal husband?
He has to be so full of life, be so down to earth.
Yeah.
Have a great sense of humor.
Yeah, very important.
Like somebody else, just like a best friend that you just travel through life, the rest of life with.
Yeah.
So. I don't have a type. I don't think I've had a type because if I look back at my exes, they're all like
different.
So
different.
So I don't have a type, but what I do need is somebody who gets me, who can joke around, mess around, and then I can bother because I like to worry people.
Yeah.
So somebody I can worry, and then somebody who also gets me and then gets my vibe, that we can vibe, the yin to my yang. Somebody whose demons I can handle, basically.
Yeah, because we all have them. We all have them, and who can handle yours too?
Exactly. So that's just it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's it on relationships. Wasn't too hard. That was actually very fun. Okay, so the last is religion. Oh, hallelujah.